Hello, friend. This Christmas season, I am reminded that God came to us as a child. Not a child born into means, but as a refugee. Yes, our Savior came to us as a refugee. Jesus and his family were forced to flee for his safety. When I think of our refugee families, the words of Jesus pierce my heart. Truly, I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Like refugees today, Jesus was among the world's poorest, least protected, and most at risk. This past year, we had the privilege of serving hundreds of refugees from apartment setup to finding jobs. Through our holistic ministry philosophy, we are meeting the practical, emotional, and spiritual needs of refugees. Gateway of Grace has the most comprehensive English as a second language program of its kind among nonprofits. Regardless of where a refugee comes from, English is the centerpiece of their empowerment. We also provide transportation to our classes and children's programs and many wraparound services, including food and rental support. These services and more are made possible because of your generous financial support. As my husband often says, without your support, Gateway of Grace would be a mere concept. 2023 was also a year of irony for Gateway of Grace and refugees. Because there was no major political upheaval or international attention on refugees, their ongoing struggles did not make the headlines, although the numbers of refugees increased worldwide. Economic uncertainty dramatically impacted our otherwise reliable support. Even church partners were forced to reduce their support by more than 50%. A single mother working part-time at Walmart needed help with rent because she is battling cancer and can't work. We received a call from the city of Dallas seeking the ministry's help for a family of 6 with no place to go and no money. These are just a couple of recent needs. When I look at a refugee, I see Jesus staring back at me. Without a significant increase in funding, Gateway of Grace will simply be unable to respond to the urgent needs of refugee families. However, I am fully persuaded that the same God who has called us to serve the least of these has also given us His church the resources to fulfill our calling. Because of this unprecedented year of service among refugee families, Gateway of Grace needs an unprecedented response from our ministry and church partners. Our goal is $65,000 to make up the shortfall. If you have already given, thank you. If not, will you please give generously to empower Gateway of Grace to effectively serve the families God sends to us? Your gift is tax deductible. Thank you in advance for whatever support God places on your heart. May God bless you as you bless in His name.